semifinal match is ready at the PBA Scorpion Championship as we roll on with the World Series of Bowling 5. And Mike Jakubowski with the owner of the Dallas Strikers, Terrell Owens and Randy Peterson. And T.O. and Randy, both of you got to compete in this event for the very first time.
Yeah, I know I did, and I had a blast. Even though it was a little rough, but I stuck with it, and I learned a lot, and I was happy to be here.
I learned a lot, too. I learned that I can't beat these young guys.
Well,
it was a little rough.
I don't think this is a game where age has anything to do with it unless you're just really over the hill.
Yeah, that's only because you really like Pete Weber. He doesn't count. That guy's a freak of nature, kind of like you.
Well, you know, there's only a few of us in this world.
I understand that.
Right. So.
We have one in bowling. They had one in football, Terrell Owens. I mean, I get it.
Smallwood opens the semifinal. Drills a strike to get things rolling.
So age doesn't make a difference. Age is only a number.
I'm going to use that as inspiration for next year's World Series of Bowling.
I am.
I'm going to bowl better next year because of that pep talk. And when I bowl and make match play next year at the World Series of Bowling, I'm going to say it's because of T.O.
Hey, whatever I can do to bring the game to another level.
Thank you, sir.
What I'm for.
Thank you very much.
Blanchard, a winner in his first TV match, now with his first shot in the semifinal, and he drills the rack. Strike a piece.
Terrell, remember this oil pattern, how slick it was and how straight and up the boards we had to go.
Absolutely. I mean, this is something that I'm not accustomed to, but that's what a lot of people don't understand with these oil patterns here in the house patterns, because these things, you have to be on target, otherwise you're going to miss your shot.
There's not a house shot in the country that oils 47 feet for their league bowlers.
Absolutely not.
And not only that, but we have the blue dye for the very first time. The PBA has put out blue dye in the oil so you can actually see the pattern on the lanes. Blanchard toes the line in the second. High.
Whoa.
Big four. Maximum penalty.
Remember that left lane in the last match proved to be troublesome for both players with an early hook spot up front. Josh Blanchard, even though he made a ball change, found it again.
Yeah, a lot of the head pin in that shot.
Gives it a roll! Almost, but no cigar. Open frame.
Definitely a good shot at that. Definitely good effort.
That split's only been made once in the history of bowling on television, T.O., and it was made by Walter Ray Williams Jr. when he got a kick out of the back of the pit and rolled the 7 into the 4 pin. It's only been made once. The 7-10 split's been made more times on television than that split.
Really?
Yep, 3-1.
Wow.
Now Smallwood with an opening. He's working on a strike, second frame, first crack at the right lane. Smallwood, quality double.
Smallwood got the choice of who started the match, and that always dictates where the players will finish. He will finish on the right lane. Josh Blanchard has to finish on the left lane. Gee, I wonder why.
Turkey for Smallwood. And a little bit of something on a Tommy Smallwood. Doesn't usually show a lot of emotion.
That shows that he is dialed in, focused.
The quiet assassin has no problem with the left lane. Bowled well on the long pattern last week, even though he lost the first match on TV. This pattern even longer. Smallwood thrives on the heavy oil.
Strike for Blanchard. The lane talk stats indicate that after opens, Blanchard strikes 67% of the time. That shows the ability to recover.
And the ability to make adjustments.
And that's what's so key about watching these guys play, and even just us playing over the week, is making the adjustments. You know, where it took me 2 to 3 games to make adjustments, it takes these guys 2 to 3 shots to make an adjustment.
That's a great point. You're absolutely right.
Blanchard doubles, cuts the lead to 22.
Tio, how much did you learn at this year's World Series of Bowling that you can apply to your game?
Oh my God, I was like a sponge. You know, you can call me Sponge Bob, because I was, I was soaking up everything that I could from, you know, not even just the top 24 guys, but the whole crew of guys that were here. You can tell the knowledge and just the experience that they had and have, you know, bowling over the years, and I learned so much.
That's high, avoiding a split, just a 6-10 for Smallwood.
And where Josh Blanchard left the big 4 on that same hit, Tom Smallwood only leaves the 6-10. You know, a lot of getting better in any sport, the sport you played for so many years at such a high level, the sport that we play, the sport you're playing now, so much of getting better and improving is so mental, is learning and just absorbing information that you can apply.
Yeah, you're so exactly right. Being that you asked me that, I was mentally exhausted after the whole week of just bowling. Not so much physical. I mean, I feel like I was able to tackle that part of it, but just mentally trying to just stay focused. And really, for me, being an inexperienced bowler, trying to compete and just keep up with these guys, it was too much for me to handle. But I stuck in there with it, and you know, I got better and better. There's so much that I learned that I can take with me away from this weekend.
Yeah, the experience is invaluable.
20-pin lead for Smallwood. Working the spare here, 5th frame. Smallwood's into it.
And kind of like Tio conquering some of the best defensive backs in the game, Tom Smallwood has figured out how to conquer that left lane.
That he has.
So Blanchard, after the open frame, has doubled. With 2 more strikes, he can even up the match. 5th frame. Bang, perfect. That's 1. Cuts the lead in half.
Hey, he's dialed in now.
Question mark is the left lane. Even though he struck on it the last time, 1 more strike on that left lane. Blanchard and Smallwood will be tied halfway through this match.
Blanchard on a turkey with a strike. We'll have an even match. 6th frame in the semifinal. Trips the 4. It's all even.
Right-hander's best friend tripping the 4-pin. Josh Blanchard in the red pants is red hot and draws even with Tom Smallwood halfway through the semifinal match here at South Point in Las Vegas. Stay with us, folks. Lots more action here at the Scorpion Championship. Josh Blanchard says, I'm not going anywhere. Here's a 4-bagger. It's all even. Bring it on.